All right, here's your exercise for this section. I want you to build a movies component for displaying the list of movies in our application. So currently we have 9 movies in our imaginary database. There's really no database behind this application yet. Instead, we have 9 movie objects in the memory. And these movie objects are defined in our fake movie service that we added to our project earlier. So here we have an array of movies with 9 movie objects. So on the movies page, we have a message on the top showing 9 movies in the database. Below that, we have a table with 5 columns. Our columns are title, genre, number of movies in the stock, and the daily rental rate. Next to each movie, we have a delete button. When we click that, that movie disappears. You can see our message is updated here. If I delete all the movies, let's see what happens. So here's the last one. Are you ready? Delete. The table disappears and our message changes to there are no movies in the database. So I want you to spend 20 to 30 minutes on this exercise. There are actually multiple exercises here. So focus on one part at a time. Don't try to do too many things. First, work on rendering the table. Don't worry about the delete button. Make sure the table is rendered properly. Then add the delete button and finally work on this message on the top. Now, as part of this exercise, you need to get the list of movies from our movie service. Let me give you a quick tip about how to do this. So if you look at our fake movie service, on the top, you can see this array of movies. And below this array, you can see a bunch of exported functions. Here's one, get movies, that returns all the movies. Here's another, get movie, that returns a movie with the given ID. Now for this exercise, you need to call this function to get all the movies. This is how you need to do this. So here's my implementation of the movies component. On the top, you can see I've imported the get movies function from this module. You can see I've used curly braces because we are importing a named export. Now, below that, we have our movies component. Here's our state object with one property, movies, that I have initialized by calling the get movies function. Now, this is not the right way to initialize the state property, but for the purpose of this exercise, that's perfectly fine. In the next section, you will learn the proper way to initialize the state property when I talk about component lifecycle hooks. For now, don't worry about it. So go ahead, spend about 20 to 30 minutes on this exercise. You will see my solution over the next few videos. I just want to let you know that over those videos, I'll be typing reasonably fast because I'm assuming you have gone through this exercise. So I don't want to waste your time typing slowly, assuming that you're going to code along with me. I'm assuming that you have already gone through this exercise and you want to quickly see how I would solve this exercise.